Hello everyone, I hope you're well. My name is Demi, welcome to Celestial Water. So we're going to hop right into it. It's going to be a spirit baby reading. And I was being shown, you know when you do that measuring of children and how they grow like on the wall. So when they're like, they reach the age of like 2, let's say, then 4, then 6, and then 8. And then you will mark on the wall how tall they are. That's what I was being shown, that was coming through. And I feel like you're going to do this with this spirit baby. It's coming through you guys because they're pointing, they're saying me. And then they're also saying mummy and daddy. So others of you or your partner, your parents and your grandparents could have done this for you when you were growing up. It would have been someone who was very, very significant to you, someone who you really admire and adore because of the unconditional love and how they doted on you when you were a child. It's going to be someone who was part of your village growing up. So it could be parents, grandparents, like an auntie and uncle, even if it was like a friend of a family member, but you called them auntie and uncle. That's what's coming through here. So what do the collective most need to hear right now? Can I start with a spirit baby poem? Thank you. So this poem here says, lions, lines everywhere, wild eyes with a warm glare and a crazy mane of hair. My spirit will be mellow, but there's a fire in my heart, powerful one, very connected to the sun. I'm likely to be born in July or August. Summer baby, don't you try and tame me. Some of you guys could already be pregnant, or you could be conceiving in July or August, so summer is significant here. You guys could be a Leo, or maybe your partner's going to be a Leo, and this spirit baby coming through, they could potentially be a Leo. I am getting a boy energy coming through with this reading. I can feel a very strong, like a boyish energy. What else, spirit? This one here says, Peter Rabbit, books hold so much magic. The old school classic tales never ever fail. Daddy gets lost in books, they take him to mystical lands. I always have been in his plans. We speak to each other in dreams. This world isn't always as it seems, but that's okay, there'll always be better days. Let daddy soothe your funny tummy. Learn to accept help more money. Learn to accept help more money. So I said money. So I feel like money could be coming in for you guys. Like there's an abundant shift that's about to be coming through. You guys could have just recently started a new job, or you're about to be moving into a new position if you're with the same company. And if you're like an entrepreneur, I feel like you're going to be launching a new service or I'm hearing to the public, a new service or a new project to the public. So your money is going to be shifting and changing with this spirit baby coming through. So right before they conceive, because I feel like this needs to happen before they conceive. It's like you have to have your nest ready. They're showing me a nest with eggs in it. You have to have all of your, everything in order. Everything needs to be in order before this spirit baby can come through. And it is to do with finances for a lot of you. And this could be like your mindset and you're kind of thinking like, okay, I'm not bringing a child into poverty, or I need to have a decent job. I need to have a roof over my head. I need to be secure before I can bring this child through. And obviously in life, when it comes to money and finances, we don't always know how things are going to go, but there is a sense of you guys wanting to really step into that abundant mindset that is coming through. So it may not just be with like actually pulling in money into the physical, but I feel like it would be, but as you moving into an abundant mindset and moving into a higher vibration, so you can guide this child and this spirit baby in this way, because you don't want to pass on any lack consciousness that you guys could be currently working through. That's what's coming through here. And we have here, the feather and the heart, some weights we carry are heavy. It's all right, one step at a time. I tried to come through before, but I couldn't get through that door. All things in good time. Dry your eyes so you can see my signs. Bright white lights at the corner of your eye. We will meet again, just waiting for winter to end. So a lot of you guys could experience a miscarriage, and I'm hearing a false start, like a false pregnancy or a false start. So maybe you really felt like you were pregnant. You could have had other people asking you like when you were due, and you also were feeling this energy. Like it wasn't in a rude way. So for a lot of you guys, you could have actually been showing, and unfortunately you miscarried and you lost a child. That's coming through for somebody. It's this soul that tried to come through that first time and couldn't come through for whatever reason. They're going to be coming through again, but you know this. This isn't something new. I'm not saying this isn't something new. This won't feel foreign to you guys. You already know this. You know that this soul will be coming through, because it's like they never left. You could feel them. They were tethering around you before the first time you conceived. And when you conceived and they were growing within your womb, you could feel them around them. Or if you're the man watching, you could feel the presence of this child in the home as if they were already here. And it's like that same energy is still there. They never went anywhere. They never left, even though that miscarriage may have occurred. We have here, they are playing around with the electrics and the lights within your home, and you also know this, and you know when they're sending you signs. Some of them can literally even be moving things in the physical, or maybe it's just physical objects that you're staring at when you're out and about, and you feel that strong call to be like, I want to buy that. And maybe it is to do with having a child, and maybe it's a certain toy, maybe it's a certain book, and you're like why am I drawn to this, or why am I finding myself like down this aisle, why do I keep finding myself in the kids section, or just walking into a kids store? You're like, your mind could go completely blank. blank. And then you walk into a shop and you're like, hold on a minute, this isn't the shop I wanted. And you're looking around, it's like a kid's store, because I'm being shown an Entertainer called the Entertainer in the UK, and it's just got loads of like kids toys and stuff. I used to go there when I was a child. They were showing me that. Now they're showing me Toys R Us. So you could keep finding yourself in kids stores and shops. You're like, what the hell is going on? It's like this spirit baby is like pushing you and leading you in there, because they will be coming through and you will be stocking up on these things. They're like, you're gonna need these things. I want that. I want this. I want that. You're gonna need these toys. And now I'm being shown a it looks like a Costco. It's like a supermarket or a shop that you buy things in bulk. Like that kind of store is coming through. We have here, did I read this? I don't feel like I did. 888, generational wealth is on the way. I'll always have a lot to say. There's so much going on in my little brain. Once I'm born, nothing will be the same. You feel it too, that I'm destined for fame. Not in a materialistic but godly ordained way. More than a monthly lump sum, I am the one our ancestors chose to guide out of poverty and into a nice home. 888, you could be seeing that sign everywhere. And you see, like with eights, when you flip it on its side, it looks like the infinity symbol. That's what's coming through. So you're waking up to the facts even more and on a deeper level, because you already know you're a soul having a human experience, but you're waking up to this fact on a deeper level that you are literally a soul. You're a whole energy source, and that's the truth you're tapping into. I'm a whole energy source. I'm a magnet. I'm a battery. You're tapping into this. Maybe you're saying these things to yourself, and this is helping you with your quantum leaping and moving on up into a higher vibration and your destined timeline. This is bringing in money. This child is assisting with you with this. They're very strongly around you. It's like they're literally here, like already sitting with you on your lap, and you already hold them. It feels like they're already physically here. Maybe some of you guys are already pregnant, and they're saying like a no with the miscarriage. It's going to be different for all of you, but they're saying it wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right time for both of you, and you were always meant to be realigned, but you're meant to go through that experience for whatever reason. Again, that's always going to be different for each people watching. We have here second trimester. You still can't believe your luck. Always counting your blessings. My conception was always destined. All you got to do is breathe. Work on those techniques. In, out, shake it all about. You'll find you want to move like Stella who got her groove. Watch out for that mood. Sometimes it swings back and forth. Daddy knows the hormones are the cause. Rest more. Growing a human isn't easy. Yeah, so this is that confirmation for some of you guys are already pregnant. You could well be in your second trimester. But this is also that confirmation you will be pregnant in this lifetime, and it will move through all of the trimesters. You will have a healthy pregnancy and have a healthy, happy baby at the end of it. They want you to know this, particularly for those of you who have experienced a loss when it comes to an infant, when it comes to miscarriage, because they know how heartbreaking that is, and how I'm getting like a stab in the back. Maybe you felt like it was a stab in the back from your ancestors and from the Most High God, like he gave you this gift and then took it away. So they want you to sit with that and work with that energy and releasing that wound. It is grieving and it is a heartbreak, but you are still, I feel like, working through layers. Even if this happened like a few years ago, it's like there's still some residue there, particularly if you're the woman, because you would have hold this trauma and this pain within your womb. They're wanting a lot of poems today with this reading. Maybe you guys enjoy poems. Maybe you write poetry. Some of you could even have always wanted to write a child's book, and you will when this child comes through, but you could be in that industry, because they're pointing to PR, like a PR company. So maybe you guys work in PR, and maybe you work with like a lot of writers and a lot of like publishers. That kind of industry is coming through. We have here first trimester. First trimester, some say the best part, others not so much. Don't listen to the opinions and fuss. How do you feel? What do you want? It's your body, mum. Or shall I say ours, as I lay in the womb, connected and in tune with all that is and could be. I can feel your heartbeat. Mine has only just begun and barely any lungs. But you breathe for me, or should I say for us? Yet they were bringing up the trimesters and saying, you guys, you will move through all of the trimesters. You will conceive, you will be pregnant, it will go full term. So they're wanting you to sit with and work with that fear that you have about any loss. And this is natural even for women who haven't experienced miscarriage. It's natural to feel like something may go wrong, but they're letting you know that you're coming through Earthside. You will give birth to a happy, healthy. And I'm feeling like a boy, like a baby boy. A boy energy is coming through here. We have here bride, and it's number 10. Straight away I'm noticing the number 10. So 10 is that completion. It's not just the end of a cycle, it's a completion. You have completed something. I really do feel like you've moved on up into your destined timeline. This is what it is, and you're realizing you are that magnet, and you have a lot of magnetism within you. You could be feeling very, very confident and fiery, like very, very like sexy, like you've got that it energy that is coming through right now. You guys as well, you could be working with Archangel Metatron and be standing within your Merkaba, so you're connected to your light body. It's like you're connected to your soul, your body, your mind. Everything is aligning. So I do feel like things within your life, if they're not shifting in your external reality, they're about to shift. And for a lot of you, this is going to be to do with money, like a money increase. Or maybe you're going to create streams of like passive income. But your money is definitely going to be increasing, changing for the better, I'm hearing. Maybe some of you guys are about to be a bride. Maybe you're going to be getting married. Maybe that's a deepening of a commitment with you and your partner. That could also be something that you want to do before this child comes through. Maybe some of you guys want to be married to your partner. So I'm hearing, so you all have the same surname. But obviously it's deeper than that. But you want to have the same surname as your partner and as your children. But what else, Spirit? This one here. This one here is intuition. Yeah. You're most definitely connected very strongly right now to yourself and to who you are. So you're stepping fully into your authenticity and your sovereign path of who God, the Most High, asked you to be. And it's like, because I'm being shown you on the other side, and this is where you're like drawing up the map of your life. And you're like, okay, I want to be like this. I want to do this at this point. Da 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 da. You're putting it all together of who you wanted to be in this lifetime. And it's like now you are living up to that. That's the energy that is coming through. You see the web here. It's like you have this power right now to be pulling things and people into your web. So do be careful what you're thinking about. And do be careful what it is you're asking for. Because it's like, I feel like you ask for something and zoom, it's going to come in. And maybe you're not used to this. You're like, oh yeah, right, what's she on about? But I do feel like you guys have this magnetism, this attraction now. And you're powerful when it comes to your supernatural abilities. Because you've tapped into some level of quantum physics. So you know how to timeline jump and quantum leap. Some of you may be doing this unconsciously. But on some level, it's very, very conscious. Maybe in the astral room as well. You could be having out-of-body experiences. And you could be literally visiting people that you know and going to their houses. And then you wake up and you're like, what the heck? And maybe you tell them about your dream. And they're looking at you like, I was actually doing it at that time last night. It's like you're having these out of body experiences, but you're very powerful right now, so you can pull things into your web. It's given like very, very strong otherworldly attraction, which is where this will be pulling in more money and more abundance. And you see I'm staring at the deer or the stag, it's antennas. So your antennas, this is your antennas to the Most High God and to your higher self. You're very tapped in and very connected right now. Because of this completion and because of this ending of a cycle that you guys have gone through, that you've closed out. I'm just hearing a done. It's like you're closing the door on something. Done. You've closed out that karmic cycle and you're moving to your higher timeline. What else, Spirit? Recently, I keep hearing clapping from the spirit world. It's like they're clapping for a lot of groups of people right now. And this includes you guys watching this who resonate with this reading because you've done it. You've moved yourself on up. And it wasn't easy. And for a lot of you, it's taking years. Strength. Yeah, it's taking a lot of strength. You could be seeing butterflies everywhere as a sign, maybe in your everyday life, but like photos and stuff. And maybe people are just mentioning butterflies to you. You could be noticing that everyone that's talking to you, maybe they could accidentally send the emoji of a butterfly or something like that, or like a gift that's coming through for someone. You know, the gift, like a moving gift. Maybe it's a butterfly like moving its wings, and then they'll be like, oh, sorry, I don't know why I did that. There's that kind of energy that's coming through. And there's 2 white butterflies here. So that is obviously connected to innocence, to purity, and to spirit. And this is where you're having that rebirth. You will be feeling much more at peace. Particularly for those of you who are women who are doing womb healing to release any trauma and pain that you've been holding within your womb. Even if it's just the last layers. You've already done that heavy work. Particularly those of you that did have a loss of an infant or a miscarriage. You did that heavy work at that time. There's now more lighter layers that are coming up. And they can also often be like the hardest because they bring everything back up to the surface as if it's happening again now. This deck here. So what else does the collective need to hear? I had to check the time then. I thought I hadn't pressed record. Maybe you guys felt like you've forgotten to do something. But this could be a symptom you're going to have when you're pregnant. You know, like the pregnancy brain. I'm hearing pregnancy brain and mum brain. You're going to experience that. Some of you could also experience the menstruation brain. You know, when you're on your period and you forget things. It's like that kind of energy is coming through. We have, and I'm being shown like, it's a documentary I watched, a video that I was watching years ago. But there was this scene within it where a woman literally walks out of a shop. You see her on the CCTV, she's walking out the shop and she's like, oh, and she's like turns around, rushes back in, and she comes back out with her buggy with her baby. Like that kind of energy is coming through. So maybe you guys are having like these weird like matrix glitches, but it's like internally within yourself. And you're like, you're forgetting to do things. It's like that thing of when you were ending up in a shop they were showing beginning. You just keep ending up in like baby stores or toy stores and shops. And this is what you went out for. You could have gone out for like makeup and wanting to go into what they're showing me like a Boots or a Superdrug in the UK. So this is where you get like makeup, toiletries, stuff like that. Even like pharmacy drugs. But you keep ending up in like kids stores and you're like, wait a minute, what am I doing here? It's like, isn't it? It's like this spirit baby, because they're tethered to you, and it's like I keep seeing them pushing you, that they're leading you there, and they're saying like, you need this, we need this, we need this, because them. They want all of these toys and these things. We have here the mystical shaman. So they're going to be very, very powerful as well when it comes to quantum physics. When it comes to putting things into their web, they're saying as well. And this is why this is activated within you first, before they've come through, so you can understand it. But they're going to be very, very easy and be able to pull people and things and places into them and experiences. I do feel like as well they're going to get stared at a lot, and it'd be like by like a lot of, so like with my cousin, when we're going for walks and we have like her baby, she's got a 4-month-old, and when we're taking him in his stroller, all of it's normally women, like the old women, but women usually will kind of like stop when they're walking past and they're looking, they'll be like, oh, it's like that kind of energy. But I feel like it will happen, like it's gonna be a lot, and a lot of people are gonna want to like stop and talk and stare at the baby, maybe even touch. You need to have a boundary there, because this used to happen to me when I was a little girl, when I was a child. Everyone would be like, oh, I love her hair, and just kind of reach out and touch my hair. And I was like a very introverted and shy child, and I was like, oh, why is everyone touching me? It's like that kind of energy is coming through. So you will be teaching them like boundaries, and be having boundaries with other people. I'm just seeing someone be like, ma'am, don't touch my child. It's like that energy is coming through. They are going to be very, very beautiful. But it's that they have a powerful energy as well, powerful energy field. We have the sorcerer. Yeah, that's who they are. This is who they're supposed to be in this lifetime, a sorcerer. Very, very powerful healer as well, and very prophetic nature. They're going to have abilities that you don't hold within your consciousness, because obviously each generation, they're born at a different time. They're born into a completely different consciousness. But it's like also at the soul level, they're very, very ascended. You could be seeing a lot of rainbows. A lot of rainbows right now wherever you go, and this is like, it's given the energy of, you know, if you're on, I was on a train once, and this happened recently, and there was like the way the light was shining through, the way it was shining through, there was literally a rainbow going across the floor. It's like, given that, you could be seeing rainbows everywhere. Maybe you're noticing in your home the way the sun and the light is coming through, it's making like rainbow shapes on the wall. That's what's coming through, because you see here, this is what I'm staring at, but I'm seeing it inside places, like inside vehicles or inside homes. You could be seeing this. But this spirit baby is very, very tapped in to the sun, to Christ, but to Christ consciousness. It's in their consciousness. They could have a lot of rainbow colours within their aura, and this again is where they have that magnetism, where people are kind of just pulled in and drawn to them, because they shine and they sparkle. We have here the hunter. So they're going to have a very powerful divine masculine side, and I keep feeling into a boy. It doesn't have to mean that it's a boy coming through, because this is a general reading, but this is the energy it's given. Very powerful divine masculine energy. They're a go-getter, which is why I feel like you're going to have a money increase right before they come through, because this will be them activating that within you, activating that within your blueprint. They are saying this is what they're working on with you right now. Do talk to them and do pray to them. Remember, they're part of your spiritual court before they've come through Earthside. They are part of your spiritual court, and they can hear you, and they're communicating with you. I feel like they're doing it a lot within the astral. You see here again, and it's like where you connect in meditation and you're talking to your higher self. You can talk to the higher self, to the soul of your spirit baby. Again, you see here the antennas. So something about you guys really working on your connection to the Most High and your antennas. You activated your crown, and you have this like direct line now to the Most High God. I'm getting a yep. So you guys already know this. I'm just confirming it to you. And you see you have a bear here. So this could be a spirit animal that's around you guys at present. But this is who you're going to be, like the mother bear with her cubs, with her children, very protective. Which is where I was seeing, they're showing me it again, where there's someone kind of like, maybe they want to reach out and touch your child's hair. And you're like, ma'am, don't touch my baby without my permission. And we have here the ancient ones, and that's come out with the rainbow. Beautiful. This is that confirmation. It's a very, very old ascended soul, and they have this rainbow aura and this rainbow energy about them. Some of you guys could be from LGBTQ community, and you and your partner, you could be coming together, and obviously be having your child like by using IVF or a surrogate. That's coming through for someone, and that could have been what the false start was about for some of you who are using surrogacy. Maybe you thought you found a baby to be bringing home, and then that for some whatever reason that didn't happen. And that's also given a similar energy of a miscarriage, of a loss, because that's still a loss, and you thought that you were going to be having this child and be raising them. So that's that false hope, and you still have to grieve that. That's coming through for someone. But this soul is going to be very, very powerful. Again, the prophecy, they have a prophecy, and they're coming here and they're going to remember their mission. They're going to be getting on with it straight away. You see this, they're going to be flying straight away. They are going to have a head start because of the work that you and your partner have been doing. A lot of inner work and a lot of shadow work, and also means that you can teach them and lead them the way. Because obviously, even though it's an ancient soul, and you may be able to feel the old coming off of them, even when they're a toddler, even when they're a child, they're still a child. And they still need to be guided. And they need to be told. I feel like some of them are going to be very, very cheeky. And they're going to need to be told and sometimes put in their place. What else, Spirit? I'm hearing, don't get ahead of yourself, child. Don't get ahead of yourself. We have here Earth Mother, surrender, and that's come out with two spirit, diversity. Look at the rainbow. So much beautiful rainbow energy coming through here. This is within their aura. But again, some of you guys could be in the same sex couple and you're using IVF or surrogacy to be assisting you in creating your family. You will have your family. And for those of you women that experience the miscarriage and the loss of an infant, you will heal. You will heal your waters. You will heal your womb. Remember, you have a powerful connection to yourself, to source, and to your spirit baby. Your spirit baby keeps pointing to this. They're pointing to your third eye now. So it's not just about them and their prophecy. You're part of their prophecy because you're the gateway. You're the vessel they're choosing to come through or be created through, or to be raised by and guided by. There is a reason for that. You're part of their prophecy. Some of you guys could have certain jewelry that you wear, like a certain crystal that really assists you in tapping into your third eye. It left my head for a minute. And your higher self. It's also, this is assisting you and connecting with your spirit baby. It could be like some sort of blue crystal that you're wearing, because I'm staring at the blue necklace here and then the blue nails, the blue fingernails, that's coming through. But again, blue is obviously connected to boys. And now I'm staring at the hair and how her hair flows into the water when it's blue. So for a lot of you, I feel like this is a little boy coming through, or they're going to have very powerful divine masculine energy. They want to get some messages from this deck here. So what else does the collective need to hear? Some of you guys could have blue hair, or maybe you have pink hair. Maybe you have like different colors within your hair, or you did at one point. You could have been really experimenting with your hair and had different colors. Some of you guys could have had like an ombre within your braids and had like, you know, that storm white kind of color within your braids. But you could have like, I'm getting red as well, like a deep red within your braids or within your twists for someone. What else, Spirit? Thank you. We have here community. They just want this and they want the bottom. Community and action. So again, with the action, that's that masculine energy coming through, that divine masculine energy. And it's aligned action. It's that right action that's going to lead you to your destined timeline. You could be seeing 717 everywhere. The number 717 or 1717, just repeating ones and sevens. But that is enlightenment, and that's connected to honing your magic. You will be celebrating this soul joining you and coming through Earthside very, very soon. You could be seeing like 777 or like 4 repeating sevens everywhere. And you will be celebrating with your loved ones. Let's get a few more messages. Can I get a few messages from this deck here, please, Spirit? This is Metatrons. It's by Amanda Ellis, but it's the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery deck. They asked me to share that with you, so maybe some of you guys will like these cards and you're interested in the deck. And Archangel Metatron was coming through before, so that's that further confirmation he walks with you guys, or he's strongly around you right now and will be very connected to the spirit baby coming through. Communication, speak up and be heard. And this spirit baby is most definitely communicating with you guys. I do feel like the water element is very significant. So you could have a lot of water energy within your chart, or maybe like you're a Pisces, something like that. But I feel like you've learned to go with the flow more. Maybe in the past you wanted to have more control. And maybe this is what that lesson was for some of you that experienced that loss and that miscarriage, was that you don't have control, particularly when it comes to life and death, particularly when it comes to a soul coming from God's kingdom and coming into this earthly kingdom. That control is always going to be on the Most High God. And I'm hearing roll with the punches. We have to roll with the punches within life. But the spirit baby, they're definitely speaking to you guys. You could live near a beach, or maybe you go traveling a lot with you and your partner. I'm hearing like a staycation. You could visit different parts of wherever you live. There could be very beautiful beaches there. I'm hearing a hidden gem. Maybe there's a hidden gem that you guys go to and you don't tell many people about it, because you don't want more people to clock on and then for it to become crowded. It's like your secret place that you go to with you and your partner. That's way too many cards, Spirit. Can I get one more card for the collective from this deck, please? You guys could be seeing seashells everywhere. One more card for the collective. And you could have also done this. You could have put a note or like some form of, it's like a wish or a prayer within a bottle and then sent it out to the sea. Maybe you connect with like the water goddess. This could be Yamaya, who is the mother archetype. And then we have here leadership, answer the call. That's exactly what you were doing. And you look, the steps ascending, you ascend into your highest timeline and to the best possible version of you. You hold the keys to yourself. You also hold the sacred flame of your soul and the Most High God. You know that your soul is a spark, as a literal spark of the Most High. I'm hearing like, what can't I do? I'm a spark of the Most High God. Like, what can't I do? So you're stepping into this energy, this abundance energy, which is what the spirit baby wants. We have a number 8 here. So again, that infinity symbol, look out for that. And the number 8, I feel like you'll be seeing everywhere as well. No, they want to get some signs for you guys. Can I get some signs? We have green. Love that, because that's connected to the heart chakra and abundance. You are really moving into abundance, truly. Abundant mindset. And when you move into an abundant mindset and energy, this is when the money comes in. This is when the blessings come in. We have here sandbox. I'm hearing the pitter-patter of little feet. You want to hear the pitter-patter of little feet in your home, and you will. And you will create this beautiful castle, and there's a magical energy within your home for you and your children. I'm getting a lot of like mythology within the home. I'm getting like dragon statues and things like that for someone. And then for other people, I'm seeing like a fairy garden that you literally create within the garden. Some of you guys could have always dreamt of creating a tree house for your children. And we have here giggles. And I feel like, so when I when I do personal readings, I connect to clients and I connect to their soul, to their spiritual core. I'll either burst out crying or burst out laughing. So I tend to do a meditation before I do the reading, so I'm not there crying or like laughing on the reading. But giggles, where you guys are connecting more to source, to your soul and to your higher self, I feel like you could be having random fits of laughter. And for some of you, this is going to be a symptom when you're pregnant. You see where they're kind of holding the stomach there. This is what they're pointing at. You could just have like random bursts of laughter. And they're saying the laughter more than the crying, but the crying will be there too. We have glitter, and that's come out with a ladybug. Look, you're about to have some fairy dust, like magic sprinkled onto your life and into your external reality. They're saying, so this is coming into the physical. This lady luck, this lucky energy, this blessings coming in. But it isn't necessarily luck. It's you doing the inner work and the shadow work and moving yourself up to a higher frequency. So you're in alignment to this energy of luck. That's what it is. You could be seeing ladybugs everywhere, and the spring season could be significant. They're saying spring and autumn. We have Disney. So you guys could be huge fans of certain cartoons when you were younger. It's more the nostalgia, and the nostalgia and the memories connected to you guys watching these movies. I feel like some of you don't like Disney because I heard boycott. And we have, I'm staring at the bear here. And the bear came through before, so you guys are most definitely going to be like that mother bear when it comes to your children and protecting them. We have a unicorn, and this is that energy this child is going to hold. It's it's a sorcerer. They keep saying a sorcerer. Very, very magical energy that they hold. Very tapped in, and they are most definitely of the light, most definitely of God. We have here red bird. So you guys could be seeing red birds everywhere. Red is obviously connected to the root chakra. That's that stability. So that's another nod and confirmation to your abundance and your money going up, because obviously that's going to have you feeling more secure and stable. And again, I feel like you guys, you want to feel secure and stable before you bring your children through. We have pink here at the bottom of the deck. And pink is obviously connected to little girls as well. But I was feeling a boy energy and the divine masculine energy. But again, this is a general reading. So some of you will be having little boy. Some of you will be having little girl. Let's get some messages from this deck here. Okay. We have, yes, I said that. Look what's flowing out. Baseball, soccer, and football. Oh, joy. Get your sports gear ready, because it's a boy. For a lot of you, it's a little boy coming through. And he's coming through fast. And he's definitely pushing you. For those of you who find yourself in toy stores, just find yourself at a stall that's selling toys. I'm seeing that as well. Maybe you're at a market and you're like, wait, why am I over here? This spirit baby is pushing you towards these things because they want them. They want them when they're in the physical. We have here, Mama, Daddy, I've been having so much fun with our ancestors. They tell the bestest stories and are always watching over you. You are very, very heavily protected. This is them also being like, pray to us, talk to me, ask me, I can help you. If you don't ask, then you're not going to receive. They're part of your spiritual core, and they're very powerful. They're a powerful alchemist and sorcerer. Ask them for assistance, particularly if you guys feel like you're struggling with like your abundance mindset and trying to pull yourself up into that energy. Ask them for assistance, because that's part of their life path in this lifetime. That's part of the self-mastery this soul holds. You could be seeing green everywhere. What else, Spirit? Thank you. We have here Mama, Daddy, we're busier over here in the 5D than you think. Just because you can't see it in the 3D, it doesn't mean you can't believe it. Trust us. Yeah, your spiritual core, and this includes your spirit babies. Look how many there are. So some of you could have at least like 4 spirit babies around you. I heard 5 for someone. Potential of having 5 children in this lifetime. They're doing a lot behind the scenes, and they're assisting you at present, whichever goal you were working towards, whichever vibration you were working towards. They're doing a lot and they're assisting you. And you don't always see that until the last minute. You may feel it and you're telling yourself that you know it, but when you're in the midst of that work, you can often feel quite frustrated and alone because you're in this physical, and it gives that illusion of separation, but that's not actually the case. When you're close to it coming through, this is when you're going to feel that literal like hug from your spiritual court, from your angels. You're going to feel them wrapping their wings around you. I feel like for a lot of you, this is happening right now. It's about to happen, and then everything's just it's gonna move fast because they keep doing this like a zoom. Everything's gonna move fast, and they're showing me the runner Bolt, and now they're showing me Sonic. This child could also be very fast when it comes to like running or like sports and athletes, or just running away from you when they're a toddler. That's coming free for someone. That's way too many. I was going to take them all. I didn't realize that was that many. Spirit, can I get one or a few at a time? Thank you. We have here cleansing, releasing the old, energetic tune-up, new beginnings. There's that confirmation. And you see all this water. So water is significant. Maybe you guys are having a lot of spiritual showers or spiritual baths where you're like visualizing the water, not just cleansing your physical body, but it's also cleansing your soul. It's cleansing your aura. You could be working with a certain crystal. That crystal necklace I was seeing you guys could be wearing could be a blue crystal. You could also like have this with you when you're in the shower, when you're in the bath. Maybe you have it on the side within your shower. That's coming through for somebody. You could also be putting certain crystals within your water, and then so that's activating your water, and then you're drinking this water, and it's cleansing your body that way. That's coming through. But this is that confirmation. You guys are walking through this portal of a new beginning. And it's going to be less tears. The tears in the future are going to be happy tears. They're going to be coming through with those giggles, with that laughter. And I get one more card, and then we're going to get some story dice for the collective. One more card from this deck, please, Spirit. What else do the collective need? This one. Okay, they want 2. So this one here says, the first one, King Tide, plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. And that's come out with the pearl, alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. This is what you guys are doing. And this is that divine masculine energy. Look at this. Divine masculine energy, divine feminine energy. So you're in union within yourself. And then those of you with your partners, you're in union with your partner. One of you will hold the divine masculine energy. One of you will hold the divine feminine energy. You could be seeing this swirly shape everywhere. That's coming through for somebody. Maybe like some of you who like burn incense, you could be seeing it in the incense. That's coming through for someone. And others of you, you could be literally seeing like angel wings within the incense, or maybe when you use sage or Palo Santo, you could be seeing this here. But you're very much in union. And this is why this soul, this child, has chosen to come through you or be raised and guided by you. Because you're going to get it. I'm hearing you're going to get it. You're going to have this open mind. You're going to understand. And you're going to lead. And you're going to teach by example. And that's always the right way. Yeah, there's something very significant about this swirly pattern. There's one down here as well. There could also be like snails. You know, there's that swirly pattern on a snail on their shell. So maybe you're seeing snails everywhere. What did I want? Some dice. So what else? I'm hearing you are a pearl, and this spirit baby is going to be that pearl within your life as well. And you're admired and you're adored by someone very, very significant within your village when you were growing up. So it could well be a parent, a grandparent, auntie and uncle. Or that family friend you called auntie and uncle. That one keeps coming through. How many? 4? This one's gone all the way over here, which is a cloud with a snowflake. So it could be snowing where you guys are, or maybe it will be when you conceive, or when you're due to be giving birth. So that's all the seasons that's coming through here now. And this is the thing, you guys have moved through all of your seasons internally, and you're whole. You're now whole, and you can pick and choose which season you want to be walking into. So right now you want to be walking into that spring, if you want to be pulling in that magnetism of abundance and conception. We have pillow. They're saying making sure that you get your rest, you get your Z's, particularly those of you that are women, even the other partner as well, even the man as well, because you need to be getting that sleep in before the newborn baby comes. We have here a piggy bank. with a money sign on it. So again, this is that confirmation. Money's going up for you guys. Abundance is coming in. Like physical abundance is coming in, and your mindset to do with abundance. I keep saying that it's going to be, you're moving up to your higher mind. You're having more belief within yourself and your path and your journey. We have here, this cup here, looks like a trophy. Maybe you guys or your partner have trophies within a cabinet within a home. I've been showing them in the cabinet within a home. You could have had a lot of trophies when you were younger as well. Some of you may have run track or been very good when it comes to like sports day. I'm getting a nod like yes, so that's for someone. This is also going to be that spirit baby coming through. This is the energy coming through with them. They will be a star. And they're going to be raised to know that they are a star. So they walk into this world with their head held high. This is what you want. You'll be damned if you would ever raise children who feel like they have to walk around in shame or have like woundings and complexes. Anything else, Spirit? No. So that's all the messages coming through. I really do hope that resonated with somebody out there. If you want a personal reading, my website is in the description below. But I'll see you in another video.